the fact that these individuals know what they have kind of blows me away. How do they know what's what? It's gonna suck in low-flying birds.
Good morning, everyone. It is day 2 here in Manila Pen. I'm just outside waiting for Larry, and it's been such an interesting first day already. We showed him a few things. We had a mini car meet last night, but I'm already tired, and it's only the first day. Hopefully the second day today I'll have enough energy. We have a super long day. We're going from the Pen to Titan Works to show Larry one of the best tuning shops, if not the only tuning shop that I send my cars to get actual mechanical work and tuning done. We do have a lot of different partners for tuning, but for mechanical stuff, Titan is the place that I send my cars to. And after that, we're going to tour the oldest car city in Manila. I think it is. I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments down below, but Banawe is where we're going. I'm going to tour Larry to go to Banawe to see all the crazy things that happen there. And then we're going to stop by our friends at the Motul Flagship store to have lunch. And after that, we're going to drive all the way till Second Skin to see if they have any cool cars that we can feature. And then from Second Skin, we're going to make our way to Manila Bay. Now it's Friday today. It's going to be super traffic. And I think I hear Kyle. Kyle is here, and my good friend Mix is here. First day blues. I know. Pati ako, I woke up, I'm like, it's time na. And no, not yet.
I wake up 7, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna take my time to coffee, eat, and everything, and then pagdating ko this, like, still nothing.
Ako, I haven't coffee. Trying to save the coffee for when I really need it. Kyle brought out Ayanami over there. Okay, Larry's here. We're just waiting for Richard.
Since we're so used to this car now, I just keep forgetting this is an original DD3 kit.
This is an original Ferrari kit.
I keep forgetting that.
Good, good. Morning.
Sure.
Everyone's been super friendly to you also.
Yeah, it's been great.
Traveling Asia, seeing like the different cultures except for the Philippines. What have you noticed? Similarities, differences?
Every place has its quirks, you know. Every place is special in their way, and what they love is really interesting. Like Thailand is essentially a more lawless Japan.
Lawless Japan, I like that.
Does that make sense? Like it's what they love and nerdiness, otaku, that they put into cars and car culture, especially around JDM cars, is really the max level. But it's so freeing in terms of what they're allowed to do and what they do with the cars. So, and also how they drive too. It's just everything about that.
Oh, interesting.
Every place has its own things. Like Indonesia, big hurdles, so many hurdles to enjoy cars because of, you know, import laws or whatever. Despite that, they still are able to do incredible things, even down to like chassis modifying these vehicles. For example, like something that never came into the country is like a coupe version of a car. But what they do is they just take the 4-door version of it and turn it into a coupe version. Yeah. And they have to do that out of necessity.
Yeah,
right?
Not because they want to.
Exactly. Singapore, big struggles there. Any normal person that wants a car, good luck, you know, because of how expensive it is.
It is 3 times the price.
Yeah, and I think the way I explain it is it's the cutest thing ever when they go on cruises because there's nowhere to go.
Airport?
Yeah, airport back. Airport back. Airport back.
2 loops? Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Whereas, like you go to Hong Kong and it's not airport to back, it's Disneyland and back. Disneyland and back. They do the same loop over and over every night.
Just to enjoy cars.
Yeah, just to enjoy cars. Every place has its quirks, you know. That's what I love about it.
It's cool that you get now invited to visit different countries, get hosted.
Yeah, well, part of it also is I've done a lot of these stories in years past with speed hunters, but I didn't have a video element, right? So I've been to Malaysia, I've been to Singapore, I've been to Japan quite a bit, all these different countries, Australia.
Yes.
But I never was able to tell the story through video. But now after all this time, I have the reach and I have the channel, I have the reason to retell all these stories and tell new stories about what I've discovered. And it's just a different medium to digest this content. And that's part of the reason why I'm doing what I'm doing now. It's a lot of fun.
When you do your voiceovers, do you think of it while you're shooting, or
Yeah,
do you have?
I usually take notes when I'm shooting, but a lot of times after the fact, what I'll do is I'll lay out all the footage and then I'll think, okay,
What did we talk about?
Yeah, what can tie this to this, and what can make it flow better, or what can I convey out of my own thoughts that can give the viewer a sense of what's going on, what happened, you know?
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's interesting to me because I'm still very introverted. I was never meant to be in front of camera ever.
That was my next question.
yeah,
Did you
because-
ever think you were going to be a YouTube vlogger?
No, because think about it. For all this time, I've been shooting for 20 years, okay? This entire time, I was behind the camera, not in front of the camera.
Yes.
You know, I never intended to be in front of the camera, but for me to take this to the next level and for me to have more reach and better storytelling ability, make an impact on car culture as an individual, I have to do what I'm doing, which is be kind of like a narrator, storyteller on the other side.
I mean-
but also still shoot.
Yes, it
So-
works though.
Yeah, somehow it works. And I barely graduated high school. I never went to university. I don't know how to write, but I forced myself to write for almost 10 years when I was working with Speed Hunters to write
Okay.
about cars and car culture. And I learned pretty much how to put my words down. I learned enough English in terms of like essay writing and just forming my words in a way where it's good for storytelling.
Yes.
And I think that's lent a lot to how my videos are now. So I definitely appreciate people who tune in. It makes me so happy that people from all over the world enjoy this stuff, because in the grand scheme of things, what I'm doing is I'm creating things that I would like to watch if I was a kid
Yes.
getting into cars. Like we would torrent, we would use like these crazy, you know, sharing websites,
Yes.
Huzzah, all those things.
Napster.
All those things all that time ago. LimeWire, to
Yes.
download Best Motoring, or to
Options videos.
option videos.
Oh my god.
Because that stuff wasn't really available
Yeah.
until GT Channel started converting them and putting them on DVDs.
Yes.
We couldn't get that stuff for the longest time, you know, in the US. And we couldn't afford to go to Japan to see this stuff in person. So all the content that we got from Initial D, from just like the little bits and pieces that we got from Best Motoring, Hot Version, and also Option,
Yes.
like it was our treasure. You know, it was something that we took to heart so much. Now, after all this time, I'm so lucky I get to work with so many of these individuals that are still around.
Yeah, you shot with Corrido-san,
Max Cerrito, and the fact that I'm friends with his
Maya.
daughter
Maya's like,
is incredible. Yeah, the fact that I can literally call her up and like, hey, let's hang out.
that's so
You know,
cool.
She's come to the U.S. to hang out with us. She's ridden in my drift car. I go anytime I'm in Japan. I go hang out with Max and also Maya. Taniguchi. We shot
yeah.
with just recently.
Oh wow.
Keiichi Tsuchiya we shot with last
DK,
year.
the real DK.
It's nonstop and it's pretty amazing. It really is incredible.
It's like you used to watch the videos and know the names already,
Yeah.
and now they're there, and you're just
yeah.
like,
Oh, I mean, it's ingrained in my
Pinch me.
soul. Yeah, exactly. Pinch me, I must be dreaming. This really is like competing in cars, getting coffee, but it's car nerds in the Philippines.
talking about global car culture.
Talking about global car culture. Yeah, it's really cool. Like just last year when we had a chance to shoot with Mines with Ikura-san, and checking out Mines in person and seeing that whole story, and then he took me out on the track at Fuji Speedway. Like, wow. I mean, what he's done in the Skyline world has inspired me so much. And to be able to work with him in this capacity now after all these years, and him taking me around Fuji Speedway, oh,
The mine build for the 2.8 RB28
Yes.
sounds so crispy.
so good, yeah, so good.
Like
All
his-
about response. Stock
Exactly.
gearbox.
His torque curve is
Yeah.
just like off the hook. Japan facility, and it's normally where I send also my mechanical stuff, and you'll see the Acura NSX being rebuilt. I have the engine out because we're doing a Ford build on it so we can supercharge it.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So it's NA1?
NA2. It was a 3.2.
Okay.
And one of my dream JDM cars because it looks like the F40. Larry, this is Marlo. He's a
Hey,
partner
nice to meet you.
here.
Nice to meet
They
you.
curated the cars for you today.
Oh, nice. I see that.
Yeah,
Nice
so
to meet you.
Novitec and Largo, obviously they do VF engineering here. They're the distributor for VF.
Oh.
Keith owns the 997 Liberty Walk Turbo over there, which we helped build for him back in the day. Bison.
Your LC300
Yeah,
is so cool. Thanks, man. That's awesome.
And then beautiful Testarossa. Boom. Manual too.
Bad boys?
Keeps talking about his car with Larry. This LC300 looks so sick.
No way. Yeah. Let me hear it later.
I know, I was like, that's a G-Class exhaust.
My wife keeps on hitting her legs.
Oh no.
Yeah, so the rear spoiler and the trunk spoiler and the diffuser. So cool. And
Burnt
it's
tip,
really, really
baby.
lightweight.
What I really like is the front grille. It's so different. So Keith said this car is lowered 2.5 inches, making the practical impractical. Beautiful lineup here at Titan this morning. Thanks to Keith for coming in on cam and hosting. Old school S14, I had one of these. I really love them. Except the SR20 platform for me was weak sauce. And if you guys have followed me long enough, we helped build this 997 Turbo way back for Keith in the old car pawn shop.
He's giving me ideas.
And it still looks good. Why? What ideas are you looking at?
I saw the seat painted the SR, the Recaro SR. Body color, you know.
Yeah. And the center console.
Yeah, I have to do that. I am body matching the center. I want to paint it.
You want to paint the seat backs? Yeah. Or Archie can wrap them for faster.
Yeah, because you can actually see it from
Yeah. Even Ava, I'm going to actually wrap the seat back.
That's a manual.
Oh, yep. That's why me and Keith have the same car. When I drove this, I'm like, shit, Keith, I need a turbo manual. Because I had this for a few months. Keith left it with me.
That's why you bought one, right?
Yeah, that's why I ended up buying one. When the chance came up, I saw a manual one. I'm like, yes, manual. Everything's so high. Here, let's
See?
pop it out for you.
It's in the same seat, the same exact seat.
Yeah, the white seat backs.
But this is the original SR, the one with Ayala me before. I swapped it out with the new one. The one that we have on our cars.
Yeah.
This is the OG one.
So over here we have a beautiful 512 TR, and one of my dream cars actually. If you guys didn't know, this had a boxer engine versus a flat plane crank V8, and it's very similar to the Subaru. And the shape is like this because the cooling is on the rear, but the crates look so good. Almost like how the SP3 is formed. They put a ton of crates. And you can see how wide this is compared to the 458 GT3. It's so much wider, right?
Yeah, it is.
It's so cool.
Imagine if this was on a nice multi-piece wheel, slammed a bit, you know.
I would honestly even box frame it out and make it even wider.
This is like very gangster, 80s gangster.
Ooh,
Original.
needs a wide body. So I need to get the flat also fixed on the 458, but so far the air is holding. Richard doing his thing, doing the B-rolls. I got your Derriere.
That's gonna be 55,000 pesos.
Nice VF super engineering supercharger, VF engineering supercharger. My brain is not working on this Huracan. Looks like, wait, what is this? What wing is this? I was gonna say STO, but this doesn't look like STO. I love the color. What is happening here? We have this also very beautiful Novitec and Largo 488. In case you guys are wondering, the NSX is still here. We're waiting for one more part. The guys have been super patient with me. The engine is being rebuilt. The car is so dirty already. So back to the N Largo. Look how beautiful the kit is for the N Largo. I really like the fenders look. So sometimes the N Largo kit for me looks too wide, but I do like how Keith put this together. And Keith also has the racing mirrors. Love that. So we're gonna go downstairs because Kyle hasn't seen the downstairs. So this is where some of the cars are waiting for parts. Another 488 here, or no, 458 Speciale. Another 458. My favorite platforms.
The Speciale, yeah.
Both, the Spider and the Speciale. Larry likes the GR Toyota, I guess it's a Prado. I'm not quite sure what it is. I miss having like a Baja suspension SUV where just run over everything and not give any rat's ass. But the shop down here looks relatively empty.
Why? Because you can't get them here? Because the allocation.
Larry said Toyota ambassador too.
Oh, okay, wow.
You love everything.
When people complain about how boring they are, I tell them, do you want a car that lasts 1,000,000 miles or not?
Yes.
Yeah.
Agree. So some kids stopped by because they saw Kyle's car. Okay, moving location.
This was awesome. You got your tire fixed?
Yep.
Let's go.
Next stop. Thanks to the boys here. See you guys soon. Thank you. Thank you.
Bye.
See you. Yes. All right, let's move. Okay guys, here in the Motul Flagship store, greeted by this beautiful R32. And we have the FD-RX-7 of gold. Hello, kamusta? Thanks for bringing your car out. Worth seeing, even if Larry just came from Japan. Worth seeing the Philippine car culture here. But Larry's never seen a left-hand drive GTR, so he's blown away. We take it for granted, but these are converted cars from right to left. Okay guys, check out this FD-RX-7. Apparently Goldwyn spent 10 years in the making to get this car up to speed. And look at how clean this engine bay is. So beautiful. Well done, Goldwyn. So we're moving over to the inside. We got this beautiful R32 as mentioned, and some Civics. This is the EK Civic. I used to have an EK, but the coupe, not the hatchback. B18, and then a Type R over here. Mint R32. See a dimple over there. Got a crazy Raptor here in the Motul Flagship store. One of my favorite STIs, the Hawkeye. They have a dyno room here.
Oh, really? Something that's inspired, you know? It's crazy. Something that lasted 50 years, you know? I think that's great. I think that's super cool.
I know, even when I was getting into cars, this was here already, so it's cool to know that it's just thriving on this business model.
If there's a will, there's a way, but it's interesting to me because they do it out of necessity.
Yeah.
It exists out of necessity, not because they're enthusiasts. Not to say that there aren't enthusiasts here.
True.
I'm sure there are.
Your lens is taped up?
Yeah, water and also dust and, you know, everything gets into these, so I have to do whatever I can to try to keep them clean.
So Larry's doing a 2-cam setup, one long,
technically it's
one mid.
3-cam setup because I still have my vlog camera.
Oh, life of a content creator.
Yeah.
This is so hot, but doing it for Larry.
All right.
Surplus motors here. Larry's just blown away with all the things happening here in Banawe. It's so hot, but we're walking and powering through the organized chaos of Banawe. Salamat po.
Salamat po.
You got to be careful. You got to be careful where you walk because you might cause a avalanche of headlights.
Chain reaction.
Yeah, a chain reaction.
Snag one and everything's coming down.
Exactly.
How are you?
How old is your shop?
It's been a while. 1989.
1989, so 30 years.
30 years.
Oh my god. I was saying to my friend, like, the shop here and Rich Car have been here for so long. This is the owner.
Oh, hey, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
So he's been here since 1989.
89. Wow.
It's been a while.
It's been a while. Car audio all the way.
Cool.
Checking out this LC79 overlanding.
Oh, okay.
We're here now, checking out the other off-road stuff. And then it's got a lift kit already, aftermarket shocks, looks like an exhaust, doing a lift kit on the Cayenne.
Bilstein brand, so here.
Boom.
And all the other lift kit components. So we'll be replacing the control arms, the body mount, everything's here. One, it's an old build. It's a Jeep JK.
It's a Jeep JK. Fox suspension
Warren
in this.
winch, front and rear electric pluckers.
Real deal.
Yeah.
I love the mini snorkel. Actual off-road use.
Yeah.
Wow, the heat is intense, but just finished the off-road shop. We're gonna break for lunch. You hungry? Itadakimasu. Hi. So we're gonna do Japanese lunch.
Oh, wow. Boy!
Sugoi, sugoi, sugoi!
Nasa shell yung
Yeah, sticker time! Sticker bomb.
Stickers.
Stickers though. Who hasn't gotten stickers? Mark are treated for lunch. So we're building Mark's Nissan Z. Our lunch is over and we're checking out the wheel shop. Look at this. Spoon. Some utensils.
Oh, cool.
And Recaro baby strollers. Cuchara, cuchara.
Oh, is that what these are? Recaro baby stroller?
Yeah.
Whoa!
Here, the TE37s.
A wall of tees.
I love TE37s.
Oh wow!
Oh, the concave ones are my favorite. What else can we get?
Get the 19s. It's good price.
This is
I asked.
Subaru 5x100.
Check out this beautiful ITBs. Some Mugen parts. I haven't seen Mugen parts in ages. Some Mitsubishi Rally Art, jersey, jackets, and overalls. It's cool the stuff you find here in Banawe and the people that you meet, because they've been doing this for ages and they've accumulated so many parts. They have 5 gauges, Evo lights, Subarus, some roll bars, exhaust from Evo 9. These are big brake Brembos from Evo, valve covers from Evos, but the wall of T37s, the concave ones are my favorite. Those look so good. Back in the day when I was in high school and college, these were the cars and engines that were so in. And if you had a Spoon VTEC EK, everyone feared you already, because this was the king of the hill for drag racing also, and circuit. And till today, look how clean this build is. That's so pretty. I mean, it doesn't look like it's being used at all. What a gem here. It's funny how he has these bamboo lamps. I don't understand that. Okay guys, we're gonna roll out soon. Letting it idle. Kyle's gonna do a start for us too. Right.
We made it.
Almost there. Headed to Second Skin, the shop that takes care of all my wraps. And after that, we're gonna make our way to Manila Bay. Traffic's been a little kind so far. Just got here to Second Skin, touring Larry and a bunch of nice cars. This is Josh.
Hi. Hey, don't make it.
So Larry. And checking out the cars, 296,
We have a 296.
SF90. Damn, you guys are stacked today.
Yeah.
Looks like a competizione.
Yeah.
Nice, love the gray.
Wait, they're carbon?
They're carbon. And they're color matched to certain car interiors.
And is that one of the two?
No, that's from another guy. Who made the carbon?
Isn't it from you also?
No, that's not from me.
It's kind of scary to sit on.
It cracks.
Yes.
This is cool.
It's enough. Best is to
Having fun with the junior cars. What is happening here? I caught that. Okay, settle on the throttle, so.
I'm scared, oh my god.
What a toy!
They're so expensive.
Really? How much are these?
We were selling them for like 20 something now. Hey, headed to our last venue, and what did you think about Banawe? Because you said you've never seen this anywhere else.
It's incredible to me. It's organized chaos. The fact that these individuals know what they have kind of blows me away. You know, because it's so many different types of everything.
Yes.
How do they know what's what? You know, I feel like there's so much stuff that could just be lost to time.
Buried away.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many different types of cars. It's just parts on parts on parts. Anywhere you can fit them, parts.
And it's funny how everyone's competing in the same business, but they all thrive for some reason, right?
Yeah, well, okay, the thing that really blew me away was the bumpers that were attached to the communication lines.
The phone lines.
The phone lines, the telephone poles. That's what blew me away. I couldn't believe that. It's just a normal thing.
And that last shop we went to, I've never been there, so I have never seen these many folk racing in one place.
Yes.
And the guy doesn't even advertise, so...
That's the only shop that I went to that I was able to recognize some of the parts at all. And it's cool because he specializes in these JDM cars. You got to keep these things on the road somehow. Not many new ones come into this country. I know.
Yes.
I know there's ways to get them in, but the ones that exist need to stay on the road. And the way to do that is to have all these spare engines and parts. So it's legal to import all that stuff, right?
Yes, because
Okay.
they're used surplus parts.
Got it. See, that's the difference with a country, for example, like Indonesia. All used parts are illegal. Every used part has to be new. Yeah, so you can't get
so
used engines,
difficult.
used transmission, used exhaust, seats, like control arms, all of it. If you bring them in, you have to smuggle them in.
So if they break a gearbox and it's no longer in production,
Figure it out, or you somehow smuggle a new one in.
that's so crazy that it... wow.
And that's what I mean. You know, I go to all these different countries, and each one of these countries has their own struggles. Playing with cars, you know, it's a luxury. It's fun. But it's our life. It's our lifestyle. You know, it's what we love to do. It's what we live for. Somehow, at the end of the day, it works out. You know, and a lot of people, unfortunately, in the U.S. like to complain about how hard we have it in California. They don't know the first thing. I know. I know.
You can call for overnight parts.
Yeah, I know.
Which is absurd. For us, it's like, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. If you rush and air freight it. But if not, ocean takes 45 to 60 days.
Yeah, I get that.
Right? At one point, I was such a big fan of LS Motors because it's reliable, dependable, and the parts were easy.
Yeah.
And in the States, when I used to watch were the guys who rode Roadkill.
Yes, of course. Mike Finnegan and David Freiberger.
Yeah, Roadkill was a good show.
Yeah,
They did
those
the
guys.
first Exo Miata, I think.
Oh.
I saw with a V8.
Yeah, those guys changed the game in terms of content. Love those guys so much. So Freiberger was the editor-in-chief of Hot Rod magazine,
Oh,
and that's how I met him.
okay.
And some of my earliest work was with Hot Rod magazine.
When you were a kid, what magazines would you buy or would you see or
Super
exposed
Street,
to?
Super Street, Importuner, whatever had nice pictures of nice cars, you know.
I would get the Lowrider magazines.
Oh, really?
Yes, and you'll see the influence because next week when I bring you to my classic car shop, my Skyfero, which is the R34 looking Ute, it has suicide door. No door handles, got poppers.
Mm-hmm.
Because of my influence with the Lowrider
Nice.
magazines when I was a kid. I always liked the pickups that are slam, lay framed, and obviously evolved from that to racing, and I guess that's how Carporn Racing was born, because it's like we race cars but they look good, and that's
Yeah.
why RWB fit in also, because Nakai was racing these beautiful creations that he was doing. And we have 49 minutes left. Yeah.
Basically, thanks for coming to our TED Talk about car culture.
This is like the podcast while we're killing traffic.
Yeah.
2 birds with 1 stone. Okay guys, almost at the venue. It's gonna be hot. We got everyone here. This is our by invite. You guys are lucky, by invite. Yeah, thanks for coming. Where's the man of the hour? Where's Mr. Cab Carlos? Hello, hello. Thank you so much for organizing. As usual, you packed it up, and
It's very hot, pero okay naman. Yeah, pretty.
I'm surprised it's so early, Friday.
Dami daw nag-leave.
Dami nag-leave.
Dami nila agad.
People took a leave. Wow, I love it. Dedication. You want cold air intake?
Wait a minute. What is going on here?
That is a cold air intake EG Civic.
So is it colder this far away? Like,
Well, probably exhaust gases, but
it's gonna suck in low-flying birds. Oh my goodness. Be careful. Like, look at this. Whoa, how cool is it?
AE 101. So the game plan is to go to the, I guess not the bottom floor, but the first floor where the parking meet is, and work our way up because it's so hot upstairs. There's a sizable crowd already, and according to Kev, people have taken a leave just so that they can be here for Larry's meet, and it's pretty cool. I'm hoping Larry is impressed with the cars that we brought out. Look at this, box flared. Nice Honda City dump. Hawkeye, love it. V8 chassis, not a huge fan. Bug-eye, love it. Another V8 chassis, not a huge fan. You remember why, right?
Yes!
I mean, how unreliable was the V8 chassis?
100%.
100%.
We can only do 3 laps in the track.
Overheat.
1 for the warm-up lap, 1 for hot lap, and 1 for the cool
Down lap.
That's raining. Even it's raining.
And then it's so heavy.
Yes.
It's so heavy. Unlike the Hawkeye, that is for me the best. This is the second best. And then obviously like the 22B, but we'll never have that here. So it's actually like looks good now. In the beginning, I didn't like the Bug-eye, but it looks good.
It's growing on you.
Yeah, but the Hawkeye is my favorite. Larry, they.
Leander from Top Gear Philippines.
Top Gear,
How are you? Hi.
I see.
I'm Kurt from Top Gear Philippines.
I see your Osmo there.
Oh, yeah.
Wonder who told you to get it.
Oh, stickers. Let's go.
Wonder if this is on air. It's another thing with the VA, you couldn't really super slam it also. Decked out. Almost looks like an Evo 10 in a way. He was so aliw with Banawe because all the bumpers were on the roof. So he's like,
mo sa Banawe?
oh, naglakad kami. And he's like, what is happening? I'm like, this is car parts on car parts on car parts. I go, this is eBay, but without the online app.
Yes.
I'm serious. People skip work to be here. Who skipped work to be here? Who skipped work to be here? I want to know. You skip work?
I skipped my exam.
You skip your exam? Oh my God.
Okay, don't do that again.
Who else skipped work to be here? Did anyone skip work to be here? Yeah, you definitely skipped work. Do you guys skip work to be here?
Yeah, somewhat.
Somewhat skip work
yeah.
to be here?
More like we adjusted our schedule.
Adjusted your schedule. Nice one. Let's find out who else. Skip class? Skip class to be here. You skip class to be here? No? Skip work? Skip work to be here? Skip class or work?
Work.
Work?
Oh, no, I'm on a day off.
Oh, nice. Oh, you're legal. It's just so funny. Larry's pull for people to get together, and I am dying in the heat. This feels so good. The sunset's about to go down, and we're gonna film the cars on the top deck. It's almost like all the puns we had today. Look at beautiful sunset. Oh, golden hour. It's nice and cool now, and we asked them to put the music down. Larry's signing some autographs.
We were together last night.
Did you guys skip work to be here?
Oh, I finished work. Don't worry. I'm a Boy Scout.
Skip school? Skip school? Okay. I'm curious. Did you skip work to be here, or are you officially here?
I'm gonna cover just for Carrera.
Okay. Official here. Official.
Yeah, official.
I was asking people, did they skip work to be here? They're like, yes.
I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people
VL,
that did that.
SL. That's
All
so
of the
funny.
leave that you can use.
Yes, and some kids are like, oh, I didn't go to school. And I'm like, why?
Thank you. Because of the car code.
Yes, yes, but pretty cool. Hello, how are you guys? Did you skip class to be here?
Yes, I skipped class.
Did you always skip? Do you always? Did you guys skip work or school to be here?
We're on legal age now.
We're legal age now, just checking. Just asking, did you guys skip school to be here?
No.
No?
Already graduated.
Oh, nice. So you skip work to be here?
Yeah.
Did you skip work to be here? Thank you. Thank you for showing up. Larry is moving around. And what's he checking out? The Race Civic, two box type Lancers are here.
You're next.
I'm next.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Larry signing cars. It's clear, it's clear. Go ahead. Well, it'd be funny if you're like, can you sign my friend's car? Okay.
Oh, Angie, your turn.
I know, we're gonna sign. I think he wants me to sign right here in his field of view. We'll sign near Larry.
Yeah, sign right next to me.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank
That
you.
is the cutest thing.
Oh yeah. This is so interesting. Like no pillar, just glass. Right? No pillar. I mean, there must be a hidden pillar underneath the glass. Another wagon, like a Civic wagon. So did you skip work or school or?
No.
No?
This is my wagon.
That's your wagon. I love it. I've never seen it before.
Thank you so much.
It's the interesting shape of the rear glass. Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming out. It's like the Benetton car.
This is so cool. I think this might be so far my favorite car here.
Oh.
Yeah. This is
Nice. Look at him blush. And that's his IG handle.
You guys who follow me know that it's not always about the highest horsepower, the most expensive car. It's about the best idea, execution, and just overall car culture goodness. Like, look at this livery. It's so 90s. It's so good.
It's like the Benetton car.
It's so cool.
Even the steering
I like
wheel.
this. And also unique. It's so unique.
Any cars that stand out for you?
Well, I like the Tamaraw.
Oh my God.
And this one, yeah.
Wagon Skyline? Just a Jaya. Too bad walang all-wheel drive nito. Kung may all-wheel drive nito, ito na yung binili ko as a Japan car. I love this Benz. And it's got the little, yeah. It is cute though. Super cute. And lowering it makes the ride worse.
Unfortunately, yes. But no body roll, but it doesn't ride well. It's just cute.
Me and Keith were joking the other day. We're like, we like to take things that are practical and make them impractical.
I agree.
Super practical car, and
But
now,
now it's really impractical. There's
amen.
no way you'll say this car is practical.
It's like for the love of cars.
Yep.
This is
Be
for,
unique,
This
right?
is for the look,
Yep.
but not for the practicality.
Yeah, I agree.
Larry doing some Beetle love. I love them Volkswagens too. I got a few Volkswagens too.
Let's talk about your S15.
My favorite car too, the NSX NA. I don't know which one, but this I think takes the cake for me.
So let's take a look.
R34 Skyline GTR, beautiful in white. It's so clean. So that's the first Jeepney that was ever built, and I don't know if that's the second Jeepney ever built. Thanks to Ayala for hooking us up with this place. This guy is sliding into the DMs. Looks like a RB26 also. Wow, clean build. You're just an employee. I love it. Humble. Sarao owner. but just an employee.
I had to get an approval to bring these two here, so that means I'm not up there yet.
You got a gate pass.
Yeah, I got a gate pass.
But one of the first production Saraos, almost how many years old? Like 60?
Started in the 53. So this one is the 55 model.
Damn, and back then, were they really just this short and they grew?
So they grew and grew until the Jeepneys today. So this one could fit like 6 at the back. So 3, then 3 more in front. Or 2 depending.
I was explaining to Larry how the Willys Jeep was the reason we had this in the Philippines, right?
So it started out as the American military vehicle, the Willys Jeep. There was an abundant supply of those after the war.
Yeah.
So our infrastructure was wrecked during the war. So Sarao wasn't the first. We were one of the first, but we don't claim to be the first. So a lot of Filipinos were doing this back then. But you know, only a few are around from the first ones. So they extended the wheelbase so it can carry more passengers at the back. Converted to a hard top because the Willys were soft top.
Yes.
They had canvas top. Basically, that's it. Then through the years, the Jeepney evolved. A lot of accessories, the horses, the chrome parts and bits.
When did the stainless Jeeps come into the picture?
Oh, back in the 80s and the 90s, because stainless was a big hit back then. You know, big and shiny.
So painted Jeeps were a thing before?
So
okay.
I think the really first ones were still military green.
Shit. Yeah.
They carried over the Willys Jeeps. And then as time passed, they started to become more colorful until it looked like that one.
What about the decorations? When did that become a thing?
Jeepneys are, almost all of them are custom made. So it depends. This is not hooked to a radio, just so you know.
It's like a buggy whip where it's
Something
just,
like that.
yeah.
You know what they say, while you're waiting for a Jeepney, this is waving, so hi passengers. So that's the old tale of that.
That's
But,
funny.
you know, it's really more on what the customer wants. So they want something that will get the attention of the passenger, so they'll flag down that.
What engine do you have in this?
This
Sarao?
one has an Isuzu C240, but the original engine of the 1955, I think, was a gasoline carbureted engine.
Oh,
I'm just
wow.
not sure what brand and make it was, but before, back in the day, most of the Jeepneys were gasoline.
And this next one?
4BC2, also by Isuzu. So these came from commercial Isuzu trucks.
Damn.
So they are fitted into the Jeepney.
That's some history for you guys. I didn't even know that. Pretty cool. Thanks for sharing and bringing it out.
You're welcome.
It's nice. It's nice. I love it. I think Larry's gonna want to talk to you about it
Check
too.
out the white walls of the hubcap.
I know. And very more Cadillac looking than anything else.
Yeah, because that was a hit during the 50s, but then eventually it went back to look like the utilitarian Willys, like this one. Artwork on the side, so this was done by, it's kind of dark here.
Yep.
So the artworks that are done on our Jeeps are done by a local artist in Las Piñas. So he does this by hand. So after that, we just do like a pass of clear coat just to preserve the paint.
Pretty cool. That's why you weren't joking when you said the keys are inside.
Yeah, I'm serious. You can drive it around if you want.
I don't think we'll make it through the skyline. Donut. Rear wheel drive?
Yeah, rear wheel drive.
How does the door... There you go. I figured it out already. Okay. Watch your head. Oh my god. I can see the driving position already. Guys, we are wrecked. Dropping off Larry back here. Larry is overwhelmed with the support of tonight. And thanks to Kev Carlos, yeah, Manila Bay, Ayala Mall.
I cannot believe how many people here watch my stuff. I'm fully blown away.
It's so good. But we're offloading now. Tomorrow is a new day and gonna get some rest. I am truly exhausted also. We've had such a long day. Larry's like double stacking hats now. Triple stacking, sorry, well, one in the back.
Yeah, triple stacking. More hats the better.
More hats the better. That's my tire repair kit. It doesn't stop, Larry. New car tomorrow.
I'm not even gonna ask.
Not another surprise. You good? Successful day.
Oh yeah.
I hope
Much success.
I hope Kyle found Kim. Richard. Good night. Have a good rest. I'll message you right now. Call Alfredo and find out. Thanks, Larry. Okay, guys. See you guys tomorrow.